This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of Monday, January 30th, 2023. I'm Alex Brown. St. Joseph County Executive Director of Economic Development Bill Shalial says New Carlisle is still the likely choice for a planned electric vehicle battery manufacturing plant despite those plans being put on hold. General Motors earlier this month halted plans for a $2.4 billion facility from its Ultium Cells joint venture with South Korea-based LG Energy Solution.
What we've been told is if they're going to build a fourth plant, it likely will be here. So they're not talking to other sites. They're not looking at other sites. This is their site for a fourth plant.
He said the county hopes to have a better sense for a timeline in the coming weeks. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has approved a treatment from Indianapolis-based Eli Lilly and Company for adult patients with relapsed or refractory mantle cell lymphoma, or MCL. Jaypirca was approved under the FDA's accelerated approval pathway and could be available in a few weeks. Indianapolis-based Reclamation Technologies USA has acquired Novent, a Florida company that provides reclamation, on-site recovery, cylinder exchanges, and refrigerant solutions for the HVAC industry. Financial terms of the deal were not disclosed. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Has your company grown at a rapid pace over the last 2 years? Nominations are now being accepted for Fast 25, IBJ's exclusive list of fastest growing companies in Central Indiana. Honorees will be spotlighted in a special publication in the IBJ and celebrated at an event on May 9th. Check out the changes to this year's criteria to see if your company qualifies. Learn more and submit your nomination by March 1st at ibj.com/nominations.
In today's business environment, every company is a tech company. Interested in learning more about emerging technology trends that can make an impact on your strategy in 2023? Join us February 15th for IBJ's Technology Power Breakfast to hear from top tech entrepreneurs, investors, and up-and-comers. Our panelists will dive into key issues and trends that will inspire fresh ideas. RSVP or reserve a corporate table for 10 by February 9th at ibj.com/events.
LaPorte County is taking a new approach to economic development it hopes will lead to new business investment. IIB's Wes Mills has more.
Our partners at the Times of Northwest Indiana report LaPorte-based AME Consulting is in charge of what's now called the Center for Economic Development, Planning, and Government Affairs. The LaPorte County Board of Commissioners says the engineering firm has the resources to perform the multiple tasks involved in attracting companies and helping established firms succeed and grow. AME Consulting will operate under a new structure, bringing county departments with various roles to play in economic development into the process. County Commission President Joe Haney said people previously involved in areas like recruitment, infrastructure, development, and planning worked separately, which caused delays in getting projects started and completed. He said it's time for county government to start thinking more like a private company, where results are produced instead of stagnation and poor performance. The contract with AME Consulting is for 6 months, which can be renewed based on performance. Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Indianapolis-based Lilly Endowment has awarded Goodwill of Central and Southern Indiana a $2.8 million grant to help train more people in underserved populations to enter technology fields. The money will support Goodwill's new collaboration with Per Scholas, a national organization that provides tuition-free technical training in high-growth careers and will operate in Goodwill's headquarters in Indianapolis. The nonprofit says its graduates are hired into tech roles by more than 850 employer partners nationwide, ranging from Fortune 500 companies to startups. The first course Per Scholas Indianapolis will offer is IT support beginning in March. Applications are due February 27th. This year is slated to be a big one for Indianapolis-based Eli Lilly and Company as the pharmaceutical giant plans to release 4 new medicines to the public, with even more in the pipeline. Lilly is also moving forward with its plans to anchor the LEAP Lebanon Innovation District in Boone County with a $2.1 billion manufacturing campus that could create up to 500 jobs. CEO Dave Ricks told Inside Indiana Business host Gary Dick the momentum was created by tailwinds in 2022 and earlier.
In our business, it's all about what you invented lately and can it grow and drive the top line. And we're in a privileged position in that way because we have been very successful in the last 5 or 6 years launching new medicines, and we are poised to launch 4 more in the next 12 months, having just launched maybe one of the most important products in our history called Mounjaro for diabetes just late last year. So the product ramp continues for us, and it's a year of investment for the company.
The company earlier this month told the Lebanon Planning Commission it has plans for a total of 12 buildings on its 600-acre campus, ranging from a 3,200 square foot visitor center to the two 3-story, 330,000 square foot manufacturing facilities. And Miles Turner is staying with the Indiana Pacers for a while longer. The two-time NBA blocks champion has agreed to a 2-year contract extension, keeping Indiana's starting five intact through next season. Terms of the deal have not been released, but The Athletic and ESPN.com first reported the deal is for $60 million and will pay Turner an additional amount this season to help the Pacers spread the money out for salary cap purposes. The Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick is on hiatus for a couple of weeks as we prepare for Season 3, but you can go back and listen to past episodes with notable names in Indiana such as Mario Andretti, Angelo Pizzo, and media personalities Mark Patrick and Bob Kavoyan, available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.